World Records as we head back to the wild frontiers of New South Wales again for some more car stunt action. Remember stunt driver Lawrence Legend? Well, he's not content to break just one Guinness World Record. He's popped a new set of tyres on the Corolla for a second world record attempt.
The world record that we're going for today will be balancing the car on two wheels and driving through the narrowest gap and hopefully get it down to a gap which is pretty spectacular without swapping paint between the vehicles. But it's one of those stunts where it's going to be dead accurate, otherwise it's just not going to work.
The gap is measured by subtracting the height of the car, which is 1.4 metres, from the distance between the two parked cars. His first attempt will be a distance of 3 metres. He has 3 attempts, each time narrowing the gap between the cars.
The main trouble we have is getting it lined up. Once I get a bit of momentum and get the car lined up, I've got a fair amount of steering in the vehicle. But once again, you're doing a dance on two side edges of the wheels, and you've got to get it right, otherwise it just doesn't work. And I've got to make a commitment at one point if I'm going to go between the cars or have to abort and go around. So I'll either be swapping paint, sitting on my roof, or be smiling on the other side with a new world record. So yeah, hopefully it goes really well.
In his first attempt at 3 metres, it looks like he's having trouble getting the balance. On his second attempt, he's able to go a little further, but still doesn't make it through the gap. In his final attempt at 3 metres, and he makes it through. I think he's pretty happy with himself.
That was a bit wobbly and a bit close. I think we can do a lot better than that. I think we can get the gap down a lot closer.
The gap is now reduced to 2.4 metres. If he makes this one, the record will be a gap of 80 centimetres wider than the width of the car.
You can't describe the exhilaration that you get from completing a stunt successfully.
It's looking good. Yes, he's achieved a personal best, an amazing effort.
Beautiful, beautiful. That's excellent.
Lawrence Legend has set a world record for driving a car sideways through a gap 80 centimetres wider than the car he was driving.
Saw it first on Guinness World Record.
And speaking of the daredevil himself, would you please give a huge round of applause to the legend sitting right down here. Congratulations. There are 2 Guinness World Record medals just for you.
Thank you very much.
An amazing effort. How do these 2 compare to all the other car stunts you must have done in your lifetime?
A lot of the car stunts usually involve me wrecking cars, but this time we actually didn't want to wreck any cars, so it was a little bit of a challenge not to want to put it on its roof. But it all went really well on the day, and no one got hurt. We got the records, and it's one of those things I'll always remember for the rest of my life, and hopefully there'll be many more to come.
Well, congratulations,
Thank you very
Legend.
much.
Well done.